Now, the National Resistance Movement has unveiled a program for its consecutive assembly to be held next week on Tuesday, the climax of the 12th December, where they will be swearing in Raila Odinga on December 12th. Now, this announcement this morning at the Okoa, Kenya offices happened earlier on, so let us listen in.
A week after its formation, NASA's People's Assembly Organizing Committee has emerged, listing what it calls People's Assembly Roadmap. Its constitutive assembly will be held on Tuesday, December 12th, an activity that has 11 items. Among them,
we have item number 5 there, which is inauguration of the leadership. That involves a number of ceremonies, swearing in being just one of them.
The program has been designed in a similar way national events are executed, beginning with national anthem, prayers by various religious leaders, followed by declaration of the congregation to the assembly.
We have invited the people to the People's Assembly. There will be activities, there will be motions, there will be decisions in the People's Assembly. And you are invited to come and see what happens.
And the final milestone will be the holding of elections under a new electoral regime, or if that can't happen, then Kenyans can decide that we are not compatible and therefore we part ways.
The Defiant Committee unveiled its roadmap barely 24 hours after the Attorney General, Professor Githu Muigai, termed Tuesday's planned event as criminal as per Section 40 of the Penal Code.
In Article 40 of the Penal Code provides or stipulates that that sort of process is high treason.
For a civilian to be charged for an offense of treason under the law as it exists, even under the Colonial Penal Code, is not an easy offense to prove.
Up until this moment, we have acted within the confines of the law, and the AG will be hard-pressed to demonstrate where, at any one point in time, the National Resistance Movement, NASA, or indeed the People's Assembly has violated the law.
In the think tank in NASA's National Resistance Movement are political radicals and former political detainees in the late 80s and early 90s.
People don't become radicals because it's romantic. They act because the prevailing circumstances requires those kinds of actions. So, if it was necessary in the 80s for us to go into those trenches so that we can arrive where Kenya has reached, it was not because it was fashionable to be radical, but it's because of the prevailing dictatorial situation at that particular time. We are witnessing a slow but steady return to those days. And therefore, I don't see why reaction should not be the same.
NASA's hardline stand persists amid calls from their Jubilee counterparts that it is time to cease the political fire.
It is very important for us to understand that the chapter on elections, who voted for which party, who voted how, that is firmly now behind us. The people of Kenya have made a choice of leaders from across the political divide. It is now our collective responsibility to live up to the aspirations.
Even as we are looking at the People's Assembly, pia angalia pesa yetu ambayo inatumika vibaya. Wale wametumia pesa yetu kufanya People's Assembly, inabidi katika ile pesa inapatiwa kaunti za kwao, kwa sababu hiyo ni pesa ambayo inatumika vibaya.
Hatutarudi nyuma. Actually, gari la NASA saa hizi haina ile gia ya kurudi nyuma, na kuanzia kesho haitakuwa hata na break, so tunaenda mbele.
The team has refused to reveal the venue for Odinga's swearing, at least for now. Duncan Hemba, KTN News.